A notorious con artist who posed as a doctor and bilked people out of their hard-earned cash has been robbed of his own life. He was found dead in BC last week, the target of an apparent murder. And the potential suspect list is a long one. As Robin Gill reports, one of the dead man's former wives, who was a victim of his cons herself, believes his past may finally have caught up with him.
Hey, Tim, how you doing?
Timothy Zabolsi spent a lifetime scamming people. He posed as a psychiatrist from Beverly Hills. He pretended to be a doctor from Texas. He had 5 wives. Then it all came to an end when he was shot to death in his home in Surrey, BC.
When you live this kind of lifestyle of playing with people's emotions and finances, you're bound to run into somebody that takes it that step further.
Get out of my way.
Global News has been tracking Zabolsi's past for the last year, ever since Sherry Brown brought it to our attention. Brown and Zabolsi had a whirlwind romance. After a month of dating, he proposed. He asked Brown to pick up the $50,000 wedding tab because the so-called MD said his assets were frozen.
His name is Andrew Sadolsi, but that might not even be real.
A week into the marriage, Brown saw this news story out of Texas about a man who was impersonating a doctor. The name was different, the face the same.
He's very confident.
There was never any lies.
But that confidence crumbled when Dr. Phil got involved.
Where did you get your PsyD?
Regis at University of Budapest.
University of Budapest doesn't exist.
God, I'm sweating it.
The 52-year-old spent a year in an American prison for fraud before being deported to Canada. But because he was convicted under an alias, there appeared to be no criminal record on this side of the border.
I even had a police officer run his name, and it was clean. It was clean record because it was the first time he ever used his real name.
Their divorce only finalized 6 weeks ago. Brown hasn't been questioned by police yet, and detectives will have their work cut out for them, going through the intricate web of lies.
Even though they may have a criminal past, they're not necessarily on the police radar.
But Timothy Zabolsi's past may have caught up with him because somebody clearly wanted the fraudster dead. Robin Gill, Global News, Surrey, BC.